I guess we are recording right now. What's up? See what we got. Sound check conducted 1 2 1 2. Sound check conducted 1 2 1 2. We've got good levels. All right. Yeah. All right. So, what up, YouTubers, people of YouTube, YouTube Nation, the world of YouTube? Social distancing is a thing now. I wanted to do these videos way before this all started, but now that I have the time, I guess this is the perfect time. Maybe, who knows? So I'm gonna be doing a video right now, redoing this photo right here of Giovanna, officially Giovanna Lee. One of my favorite models. She's like a little sister to me. This is the edited version that I edited a long time ago. And this is the original picture, and this is what we're going to start with right now. So, this is original. I'm going to take this into develop. I'm in Lightroom right now, because this is where I do all of my initial like coloring and like I get it, you know, at least the basics done before I jump into Photoshop. So we're in Lightroom now. I usually start by cropping. I used to crop. This picture was cropped back when I was doing one of one crops because I was only cropping for Instagram. But now that I don't really care for Instagram like that, I do a lot of crops for prints and for other things like that. Ooh. How does she look with her eye? So when I'm cropping, I kind of like try to see how much of the story I can tell, or how much of the story I want to tell. I don't want this little safety pin in there, but I don't want you to know that it's ribbons. I want it to kind of feel like it's her hair. I want her. I'm still going with this alien vibe that I got going. Lit. Oh, this ain't gonna be one of them regular tutorials. I'm probably not gonna tell y'all half the stuff I'm doing. You just gonna have to watch it. And if I remember to tell you, I will tell you. Yeah. All right. We're lit. This is a problem I have with this photo in the first place. I like that though. Just a little bit. Just a touch of love. A little bit. All right. Done. Boom. So Gio's got pretty clear skin, as you can see. This has a lot of details in there. There's makeup over her eyebrow. Not many blemishes or acne. The makeup artist is fire. Her name is Evie Salik. She's gonna be down in the comments below. I'm just basically looking at like how much detail is gonna be a problem and all that. Alright, so it's good. So it's blue and it's kind of like a yellow green. Let's start playing with colors first. Let's dehaze it a little bit and see how much the true colors look like. Alright. Let's check if... yeah. I like where it's at. I like where it is at. I like all of the colors there. Alright, boom. I'm probably gonna fast forward through all of this, cause I'm happy to make her skin softer. Then she looks like those glass skin people on Instagram. If I add more details to it with her texture and clarity, not clarity. Oh my God, glass people. Do I want my shadows to show? Do I not want my shadows to show? What are the shadows affecting? Do I want underneath her nose? Let's make that blue more rich. Are you green or yellow? You're yellow? Oh, and it's yellow right underneath in that little spot in her eye like that. I didn't even see that, Evie. Maybe I did. I edited this picture so long ago. And her skin is orange. Oh, snap. Let me stop. That feels cool. Alright. I haven't touched any of these and that looks feels just weird. Dang. I like it. She's popping out. Alright. I have done my initial light coloring with corrections of what I think I feel like I like, or maybe so. Now I'm about to kick it over into Photoshop, and this is where we do all the heavy lifting. Right click, edit in Photoshop 2020, aka not the best year. And then, boom. So the first thing I do when I get to Photoshop is I check the levels again to see how Photoshop registers. You know, I need to over there. So I bring those in a bit where it first starts to get white. What you can do is you can hold down Option. I'll show you right where your first white speck is. Boom. And boom. And then I merge that in. So that's good. And then what I go ahead and do is I make 2 copies of this layer. You've probably seen this process before if you've studied frequency separation. I make one layer called color, another layer called texture, and then I group these 2 together, and this will be my freak sep folder. Then I do a curve layer, and I just go up a notch, and I push I to invert that, and then I do another curve layer, and I go down 1 block and convert that. I push these 2 together into a folder, and this will be my dodge and burn. And just recently I learned about this, creating a new layer. Going to edit fill, 50% gray, 100% occupancy. Boom. And then I'm back. 50% gray layer. And then you're gonna do another curves. And you're gonna make like an S curve. Like so. Boom. Then this S curve, I'm going to blend. No, not the S curve. This I'm going to blend with color, right? So what this is doing is only showing me my light, basically. Everything that's white is light hitting it, basically. And then I'm gonna take these two. You'll see what that means. It's gonna do later on. And put that in a group, and I'm gonna call this helper. Doom. So we're at least set up. All right. First things first. Turn off the helper layer. Turn off the dodge and burn. And we're gonna go in here and turn off the texture layer. I'm gonna start with color. What I like to do, this is important, is I get up nice and close and personal to get the smallest details, which is usually eyelashes. And then that's when I go to noise, median. This is where I differ from, I guess, all the other people that do frequency separation. Most people go to frequency separation, they use blur, they use Gaussian blur. Thing is, with Gaussian blur, it tends to just mix all color pixels together versus going to noise median, which I'll show you. Let's do Gaussian blur. See that? Everything kind of blurred together. There's no hard lines or nothing. And this is on 10 pixels, right? So if I go to noise median, it's on 3. Let's bring it up to 10 pixels. Boom, 10 pixels, just like Gaussian blur. I still have harder lines. Look at that sharp line between there. Look at that sharp line between this color and that color. Sharp line between this color, the shadow, and the skin. So it gives you, it doesn't blend all of the pixels together, I guess, the color pixels together, and you can maneuver and finagle with it better, I believe. So I start off in increments of 5. And I want to go just until I can't see the texture and the eyelashes anymore. So I'll go up to 10, like we had at 10. 10 looked pretty cool. Yep, 10 looks like it's mixing the colors the way it needs to be mixed. Let me see what 15 looks like. See what 20 looks like. think I want to go down to about 18. 18 seems to feel right. You want to get it to where it's just outside of your textures. Yeah. So texture's back on. We're on the texture layer. Apply image. And we're looking for a color layer. So what we're doing, we have our color layer, it's on RGB, and we're subtracting all color from our texture layer. Alright, so subtracting the color to 128. I knew at one point in my life what this meant. I do not know now. But I know it should be 2 and 128. It's always 2 and 128. Don't ask that question. It's obviously a touchy subject. Then you're going to go into linear light so it looks the same. Right? So now when I clone stamp on this layer, S for clone stamp, option, and then I just put this in a group so you can see what it looks like. It's almost as if I'm doing magic. Skin is so nice. It's so. I should have got somebody with like crazy acne, but then they probably wouldn't let me use their video. Or probably let me use their likeness. But Gio has no choice. She's my sister. Alright, so I've cleared up most of the big stuff, I guess. Boom. See what we're looking like. All those pimples gone. What's this? Are you different than everybody else? Also, what I would do, see these, I can see the makeup artist, Evie, try to cover up all of this with makeup to make it disappear kind of almost. So I can take the texture from here. I'm not about to do this all day. I'm not about to play with you guys. And get rid of the hair. Boom. Now let's look at what we've done. Kind of see that, getting rid of that texture. Basically erasing her eyebrows. Anybody I do a photo shoot with, like, I get this close to your face, we're so intimate at this moment. Like, you're staring at my eyes, I'm staring at your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know your whole story. I understand you. Good thing I probably won't post this, because I would take way more time with this. Alright. I don't have all day to be playing with you people. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you the basics. I'm talking to myself. Don't worry. My girlfriend left me. She went to work during this pandemic. Who needs an apartment right now? Like, I need food. All right. So let's just say most of the skin stuff is done. There's so much more to do. So let's move on to the dodging and the burning. Bam. Dodge and burn. I don't have anything to dodge. Oh, I could. I'm gonna leave this color out because remember we talked about our helper layer, right? Let's turn our helper layer on. As you can see, that shows us the color. It also plays with coloration skin, right? So I'm gonna take this and my mixing brush and we are going to mix some of this. Boom, right? Let's turn the helper off. So you see how that brought that color down? To kind of match that highlight. Alright, turn the helper back on. Oh, you get to see pimples too. Yes, guys. What do you even look like, cuz? I cannot see you. Where's that pimple go? Am I tripping? Did I see a pimple? That don't mind me. Oh, I'm trackpad surfing like there's no mouse here. Shout out to all my trackpadders. You're a mouse, man. You cool, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Alright. Let me stop playing. Back to this and my mixing brush. I want to make her jaw so defined with this light. Me and my homies is a homie that should have never let go free. I think the mic should hit that. How do we look? How we looking? How we looking? Kinda okay, not the best. Alright, so we went down that path. So now we're in Photoshop.